Good evening. Today is still Tuesday, March the 5th, 2024. I'm sitting outside the doctor's office. It's raining. I don't feel like driving right now. My allergies. I'm glad it's raining to kill this pollen that we've been having. My allergies are killing me. So I'm going to go home and lay it down, y'all. But I want to get this one in since it's still early. And something that just happened to me. I was on my way over here to the doctor, right, for my appointment. And a friend of mine called me that I ain't heard from. I ain't know he still had my number. Called me, I ain't heard from him probably at least about 2 years. Asked me did I still have my truck. Not my rig, but I had a Suburban. Asked me did I still have my Suburban. He needed me to help him move some furniture. 2 years. I ain't heard from him. Didn't know he still had my number. So I was like, man, I've been sold that truck a couple of years ago. And oh my bad. It was, and then he asked me how I was doing and how I been, how my son doing, blah 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 blah. You know, the small talk. I said everything good, man. I'm about to run up here to the doctor's office. I was trying to get off the phone. I hadn't even made it to the doctor yet. I was just trying to get off the phone because I'm thinking to myself, he got some nerve. Hold on, y'all. But ever since me and him been friends, or so-called friends, associates, I don't consider myself having any friends for real. And them guys showed me that. But ever since I've known him, the only time I really heard from him is when he needed something. It don't matter how long it's been between times that we talked, he ain't had no issue with acting like ain't no big deal, call and ask for something. I ain't heard from him in 2 years this time. He wanted to use my truck. It's been so long where he even know I ain't had a truck no more. So I was like, man, thinking to myself, these people, they such and such and such, they sure got some nerve only calling you when they need something. And I'm just going on and on and on in my head, right? People only call you when you need something, some people. Some of y'all might have friends that, you know, call you, check on you, see how you doing, hang out with. Some of y'all might be lucky like that. I'm not. I've been happened to have ran across the people throughout my life that only call you when you need something, or when they need something, rather. Don't call and see if I need anything. You just call when they need something. So I'm on my little high horse, right, talking about how people do. The people only call you when they need something. Then a voice came to me. You remember back in the day, you only called me when you needed something? Well, who was it? I'm looking around. I already knew who it is. Who the hell talking to me like that? Telling me the truth. Calling me out while I'm on my little high horse. How dare you bring me back down to reality? God. See, there was a time when I ain't talked to God on a regular basis. There was a time I ain't believed in him. There was a time I hated him. Our relationship has been all over the place, me and my God, right? All over the place. We on good terms right now, good standing. And there was a time that I only called on God when I needed something. Other than that, I ain't had no talk for him. When I was in trouble, something going on, something wrong, I love the Lord now. But other than that, he ain't hear from me. Unless I was complaining. I'm either asking him for something or complaining. Other than that, God didn't hear from me. So therefore, the voice reminded me, people will treat you like God. Only call you when they need something. I'm like, okay, you too much for me. I know you're smarter than me. You didn't have to do me like that. You couldn't let me have my little moment where I'm on my high horse talking about how people do me. You had to remind me of how I did you. That was me. I called on God when I needed something. They say God has a sense of humor. Look like it's true to me. How while I'm sitting up here talking about how people do me, only call me when they need something. Don't call and see how I'm doing. None of that. Just, can you do this? Can you help me with this? Can you take me here? Can you pick me up from here? While I'm on that spiel right there, talking to myself, blowing my head up like I'm some saint or something. I was properly reminded of all the times back in the day. It ain't like I talk to God on a regular basis, not even asking for it. I just thank Him. Thank you. But there was a time where God ain't here for me unless I wanted something or complaining about something I didn't get. That was it. So long. So a lot of y'all might be going through the same thing. Got people that only call you when they need something, or they complaining about something. They ain't never calling to say thank you. They ain't never calling to see how you doing. They ain't never calling to see if you need anything. And when you go to feeling bad about that and feeling sad and you tired of these folk using you, these people don't care nothing about nobody but themselves, think about God. You might have one or two people doing you like that. God got a whole planet doing him like that. Got a whole planet of people that he actually created doing him like that. At least the dude that called me, he not my family. He's not my son or nothing. God owned kids doing him like that. Your own children only call him when they need something. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. Some of y'all might be more righteous with God and than me. But there was a time where God ain't here for me until I needed something. God ain't here for me unless I was complaining about what he didn't do. Other than that, he didn't exist to me the way I acted. Even though now people say I believe in God, whatever, I believed in him, but I wasn't acting like it. I wasn't showing him no respect, no love. All I can say is, I believed in him. That's it. So, I'm quite sure y'all got some people that only holler at you when they need something. When you start feeling bad, feeling down, feeling like you sick of these people treating you like this, how dare they? Who do they think I am? Who do they think they are? I'm quite sure I ain't the only one who's only called on God when he needed something. So when you feeling that way about how people doing you, how people treating you, only call you when they need something, think about the times you only call God when you needed something. Maybe you ain't like me. Maybe you ain't never did that. I'm just talking to the people that can relate to what I'm saying. Don't be so mad at them people for only calling you when they need something and then overlook the time you ain't call on God until you need something. People will do you like they do God. Only call you when they need something. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.